friends. Clap for all of us. Claps for all of us. These claps are not just for me, 86 there, because Biddy, I finished Donkey Kong. No, he didn't. He didn't even play yet.
Thank you.
We start even here. All right, let us know if you can hear us. You can see us. Hopefully, the volume is good. Let me just, turn down the music. Did I have music? It's a bit louder music. Anyway, you should be able to hear me. Hopefully you can hear the guys as well. So I've got two special guests. You've just seen me and BDF507 talking to Nash Weedle like 10 minutes ago. I don't know. And then we're back. We're back with our very good friend, Mr. 86. So firstly, Bidia, welcome back. Good to see you again. How are you, my friend?
Hey, I need to get paid.
It's true. I feel bad.
No, but I'm glad to be here one more time. Well, 10 minutes later, so I'm good to be here. I like to talk about gaming, so let's go.
There's a lot to talk about as well. You know, so that's why. And also now we've been joined by our good friend, Mr. 86, fellow Nintendo fan, friend, YouTube. You know what? At some point when we're talking, because we've done this straight away, I need to grab 86's YouTube so we can put it in the description below. If someone in the meantime wants to be kind enough to grab it for me, but during the podcast, before the end of the podcast, I'm going to make sure it's there anyways myself. So 86, how are you, my friend?
I am good. I'm good. Very, very happy to be here. Amazing stream just beforehand with Nash as well. I was paying attention to that. My Spanish is like up and downy, but I got a lot of stuff from that. Again, always a great stream, and I'm just happy to be here.
Thank you, my friend.
I like to talk about games.
Yeah, man, there's a lot to talk about. We've kind of just jumped on here, but you know, more or less we're gonna talk about some of the things we spoke about in the last one. So we're gonna talk about a little bit of what we've been playing. We're gonna speculate a lot about the Nintendo Direct. I've still got stuff I didn't mention actually about my predictions and just general thoughts. And I think we might go off topic a little bit and just give our opinions. There's a few things I wanted to talk about that I know we've all got opinions on, and it's to do with things like Digital Foundry and like whether they're as relevant as some people think they are anymore. That do we really need to listen to them when it comes to things like, you know, like really getting into the deep end of games, and does it matter, or is it just not the numbers, but what your eye see that's more important? And then, you know, other controversies, you know, like the game key cards, of course, because, you know, there's some new information about that. And again, with, you know, a lot of things about, you know, like basically hater culture, you know? So this thing where it looks like people get attacked for saying they like something. So all this kind of stuff. And then we're going to give our top five again. I know because some of you didn't hear it, and it was in Spanish in the last podcast. So we're going to give our top 5 Nintendo consoles. And then we'll take questions as well, and then even throughout, because I can relax and listen to 86 and video talk, so I'll be popping up comments and like reading out questions throughout as well. So if you have anything you want to ask us, you know, always feel free. At the moment, I can quickly see we got Pat Campion here who says, you know, where is he? I just saw his name. Let's vamos! Hell yeah, let's vamos! DG is confused, huh? What is it? Blonde and the Bay. I think you might be new. I don't recognize the name, but hold on. Why is it not? Why is it not popping up? There we go. You say hi, welcome. In fact, let me give you some claps. Shame on me. Yes, we are starting. We can hear, see you, and the volume is perfect. Oh, that's very good to hear. That's very, very good to hear. So, I think where should we start for? I feel like should we start with the Direct, because there is like the most information or the most rumors out about that at the moment. And by the way, if there's any topics that you guys in the chat want to cover, let us know, and we'll have a look at it and cover it and all that kind of stuff as well. Oh, it's Jessica J. Oh, welcome, Jessica. Sorry, I didn't recognize your name. More claps. Oh, you're well. Good to see you here. Good to see you here. Yes, Stephanie is, well, she's still awake, but she's watching some Jeremy Clarkson TV show. God bless, God bless. Yeah, from Stephanie's channel. I know I should tell her, but I don't know if she's watching my stream. She's literally watching something else. I want to talk again about the Nintendo Direct. I feel like, for my opinion, I'll start quick. I don't care. You know what? Before we were live, I was telling Vidya and 86 about not coming out of the square, and I've just realized I looked and I'm almost out of the square. Vidya's gonna hate me.
You see?
You see, I'll change it when one of you are talking. I'm like right on the edge. I'll change it while we're talking. Actually, 86, you can come a little bit to your left.
Dios mío, no, hombre.
Just there, that's perfect. So yeah, the Nintendo Direct. Okay, this is obviously something that the whole internet's talking about. I'm gonna say some stuff because I heard. Let's see. There was a lot of rumors at the beginning of June that were talking about the Direct being in June, and all the way at the beginning, I'm not sure when, but I posted on the 11th of June. I'm gonna say this for specific reason. I posted on the 11th of June that I had been told that whilst everyone was saying July, whilst everyone was saying June, I was told July. I say that because something like 2 weeks later, or like a week and a half to 2 weeks later, Beat 'em Ups mentioned it. And then now everyone since then said that he's the one that originated the news about the July Direct. I was like, whoa, hold on.
That's a lie?
Hold on. I checked, when did I mention it on Twitter? I mentioned it on the 11th of June, and I think I got told a few days before then even. But when everyone was saying it was going to happen in June, I shut my mouth. I thought, well, it must not be right. But then he came and said that anyways. And then since then, there was a lot of news about when the Direct was going to be. A lot of people said the first week of July, and a lot of people were convinced it was going to be the second week of July, which I think specifically around the 10th. And then I remember because I got told then, no, it's the last week of July. And I was like, are you sure? Because everyone is saying it's like this week coming. My contact said, no, definitely end of July. Definitely last week of July. Although they did say a caveat of like, it could be just, after Donkey Kong at some point, but they told me again, last week of July. So I've been waiting for that. And at the moment, every day that goes by, I'm like a day closer to it. And I said in the last stream, it is true that I was told a specific date. I know Nash Weedle, who we spoke to, me and Biddy out earlier, he was also told more than a day, more than one day, or at least some dates by different people. I've only heard from one contact and they told me one specific date. You're all asking me. I'm not telling you yet. The only thing I said was that I got told it's not the Monday. The day I got told wouldn't be the Monday. So there's only Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday left. And you can probably figure out which days Nintendo usually do Directs on. I've heard a lot of people come up with the date already. And I've just smiled. But so rumors aside, do you guys believe the Direct is going to be coming? When do you think it's going to be? And then we'll start to get into what we hope to see. So, of course, like our guest of the show, Mr. 86, my friend, what do you think about the Direct, the rumors? Should we believe them, all this kind of stuff? And then you can start getting into like, what you hope to see, what you predict. You don't have to say all your predictions, some of them, and then we'll take it in turn saying some of them.
Well, I'll start with saying by the Direct, I never thought it was going to be in June. Just logically thinking, you've got the console just coming out, you've got a whole host of games coming out. And I thought to myself, for one, that's a bit too close. They want to give some breathing room to all of the games, the catalog that exists right now. So I thought possibly in July. So just logically thinking, I always thought sometime in July, second half of July. And then as it's increased, it's gone towards the end. And I'm thinking probably like the Wednesday. I'm thinking the Wednesday. That's what I believe, kind of thing.
Wednesday the 30th, you think then? Yes.
Yeah, this is what I'm going for.
Okay.
A quick prediction on what I want to see. I think just because it's going to lean towards third party, I'll say one game, Elden Ring Tarnished Edition. The reason why I'll say that is, again, it's going to showcase what the system can do, and also people that don't have the system would make them have a little look and say, oh, how does that look? How does that run? Kind of thing. So I think it kind of kills two birds with one stone. Showcase the system, draw in other people. So that would be my early prediction as to something that might get a bit of an extended, nice little look in that third party.
Yeah. Do you think that's I'm gonna ask Billy as well, because that game, it almost makes me a little nervous, because it's like, you know what it is, right? Is that I feel like Nintendo is always being judged, right? In the sense that
always,
right? So in the sense that if a game comes out on it, a third party game, and it doesn't sell, it automatically, the reputation it has is that it's not for third parties. And so we've had Cyberpunk that's come out and it's sold really well. And they were smart because they made sure they put their game on a cartridge, not a key card. And and the fact that it got so much hype anyways, because after Mario Kart, everyone was looking at something else to buy, and that was the game, right? And it sold really well. Elden Ring is another one that I think is kind of like that, right? It's the game that everyone is going to see how it runs, as you said, what it looks like. It's going to get a lot of attention. And if it's negative, it's going to hurt bad. But if it's good and it doesn't sell, do you think that's going to impact future third parties? You think others would just be like quick to throw the towel and be like, oh man, you see? They just don't buy third parties on Nintendo.
Okay. I think with Cyberpunk coming out as early as it did, again as a little showcase game, and then giving us that little snippet of Elden Ring, and then also giving us that snippet of Dustbloods, that exclusive game, I think they might be working hand in hand with From Software to make sure whatever they bring over, whatever they launch on the system is highly optimized. Because for me, when I first saw Elden Ring coming out, I didn't think that would be until this direct would get any kind of idea. But for them to just quickly put that out there, again, I'm going to say logically, my logic might be crazy, I don't know. But I think they might be doing something behind closed doors. Maybe they've given them an early dev kit, just like they gave to Cyberpunk, and they said, look, whatever you're going to do, have a little play around with that and just optimize it the best you can, because we want to draw in those third party, platform people, and also just people in general. Just showcase. Yeah,
absolutely. And I'll come to Biddy. Biddy, I'm going to ask you a question from the chat, and then ask you what you think about the direct and what you predict. One of your predictions. The question's from Captain Rye, who says, "Is the direct going to be just third-party games and maybe some first-party sprinkled in there?" And hi. But what do you think, Vidya?
Only what, first party or third party?
You think it's going to be mostly third party, but then have a little bit of first party as well, but mostly third party?
I hope we can see I think it's both, because we need some information about both. And like 86 says, and we need something. We need some information about Elden Ring, because this year is starting to finish. We don't know nothing about Elden Ring, so we need some information. We need some information about Metroid Prime 4. We need something and about it. And I think that Nash will say that 2026 is for the Zelda, the Age of Imprisonment.
The Zelda Warriors game, I think he was saying.
I thought that game was it was for this year. Then he said 2026. I was like, oh, okay, I never see that. So we have some information about the date of Dragon Drive.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that game.
You see that? Who what?
Who is gonna buy?
Hey, who what?
Okay, wait, watch this, okay? In the chat, tell the truth. How many people are going to buy wheelchair basketball game? How many? I want to. Okay, that's just in the chat. Let me know, and let me know, because I don't know anyone. And then quickly, Bidya, what prediction? What's your first prediction for the direct?
My first bro. I need something to. I need Nintendo to hype out more the Metroid franchise. I would like a 4K 60 or something like that from Metroid Dread, or 1080 120, something like that. That people will say, oh, okay, are you doing that? I'm there. So something like that, or a bundle with the first, the second, and the third one. Prime 1, 2, and 3. So people can play. Get ready for the fourth one. So I would like something like that from Metroid.
Yeah. By the way, in the chat, you don't need to. Don't worry. We know no one's buying basketball wheelchair.
Stop it. Stop the hate.
But if you want to sprinkle your own predictions in the chat as well as questions, then I can read them out as well. It's funny, like Biddy, you mentioned Metroid Dread's Switch 2 edition. I spoke to Nash about this before our chat. I think when we recorded a chat ourselves, and I asked him, like, what's Mercury Steam working on? Like, surely they're working on another Metroid after Metroid Dread. Like, surely Nintendo is saying to them, you know what? That came out so well. Why don't you do Super Metroid? And he didn't, and what he said to me, he started smiling. You know, Nash Weedle, when he knows something, he just smiles like, oh yeah, I'm like, Nash, what do you know? And he said to me, well, he said basically that they were basically the first indie developer in Spain to have a dev kit. That's the first thing. And then I asked him if they were working on more Metroid games, and he just said yes. He said like, nice. Yes, they're working on more Metroid games, and before with that, he said what Bidias hoping for. He said that they for a while now they've been working on improving Metroid Dread, which I took to mean that they're working on a Switch 2 edition of Metroid Dread. I
hope so.
Yeah, so that would be cool, and like. I started playing Metroid Dread again because I saw Bidias playing at the moment Princess of Persia, and I don't know if anyone in the chat's played or if 86 has played it.
Beautiful game.
Beautiful game. But I spoke to someone at work about it, and they said, "Oh, I'm playing Prince of Persia. It's amazing. What do you think?" I said, "Oh man, it's a really good game. Really good game." He goes, "Oh, it's way better than Metroid Dread." I was like, "Whoa, whoa."
That's hard.
No, I was like,
played a bit of Metroid Dread. That was a nice game,
right?
Yeah.
I was like, it's a good game. It's a very good game. But Metroid Dread, no way. Metroid Dread is like another level.
No, ATV.
No, really?
Wait. Prince of Persia is a good ass game.
Very good game. Very good game. But Metroid Dread. You think it's better than Metroid Dread, Bidia?
I don't know. I don't want to say that, but for me, they are like that.
Okay.
They are like that.
Has anyone in the chat played both? Has anyone in the chat played both? That's what I want to see. Hold on, someone in the chat. Okay, so someone in the chat. I'll ask Bidia first this. What are you hoping most for in the Nintendo Direct? What's the thing you want the most? Oh, and I saw your question, Pat Campion. I'm going to get to that next.
Oh, wait, MTV. So you say...
He's still thinking about it. He's angry.
We talk about Prince of Persia. So talking about Prince of Persia, that game and sell...
It didn't sell very well,
so Ubisoft, and the game is good. So
yeah.
Now I want to ask 86, what Ubisoft need to do to become like to turn around and start doing good, because they have this great game, hashtag Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. So but right now the last game was what? Assassin's Creed Shadow?
Yeah.
And almost anybody like it? I think so.
No.
So you all know that.
Whoa. Did you play it, 86?
I was gonna play it, and I just saw so much feedback.
Man, I still want to play it.
Story mode.
Yeah.
Just the whole package of what I saw is...
Yeah. Okay, so then to Bidia's question...
Ubisoft.
Yeah, to Bidia's question, what do you think Ubisoft need to do to turn fortunes around? Because it's true, right? Their games are selling really bad.
Yeah.
Their games that are expected to sell well. So like you said, Assassin's Creed Shadow are not selling. Even like games that they thought would guarantee them money. So like the second Mario Rabbids didn't sell well. Prince of Persia sold way less than they hoped.
And remember Nintendo's told Ubisoft, don't bring out Mario and Rabbids 2 to the Switch 1. Wait for the Switch 2.
Yeah.
And
who said that?
And they didn't listen.
Nintendo.
Nintendo tell Ubisoft that.
Yeah.
And they didn't listen out, and they messed up in the second part.
Yeah.
So they messed it up. So I don't know what's going on with Ubisoft. So the only game that we know that Ubisoft is going to release on the Switch 2, that's Star Wars, The Outlaw.
Yeah.
Everybody see that game is not so good. So
yeah, hoping that does something. They are hoping that does something. Star Wars coming out. I don't know what they could do, to be honest. Fire like the higher ups.
Yeah. I'm just
some decision makers.
Yeah. I'm just thinking like game wise, like I feel like what do you do with your Ubisoft? You know, what they should have done clearly was Expedition 33. You know, instead of like letting their ex employees do it. But like, if you go for, think about it, like what are you gonna do, right? And next, another Far Cry. I think like people are fatigued with Far Cry. I think it's just the same thing every time. Another Assassin's Creed, even if it was amazing, I think people are just fatigued of it, really tired of it. If they brought back Splinter Cell and it was amazing, maybe. But I still don't know if it will sell like 10 million. But and it's an expensive game to make as well. So like, do they just go down, you know, the indie route, or like it's a tough thing because it's like one or two things. Like if you run the risk, if you do original IPs, then the chances are they don't sell out as well, right? And that's the scare. So then you go to franchises you've done a million times, but if those are selling bad, what the hell do you do? I think the only thing they can do is screw it. You have to do new IPs. You just have to. Like the old stuff's not going to work. At least you have some kind of chance, especially if they release a game that doesn't look like a typical Ubisoft game. You know,
that's
like
what I was gonna say.
Something completely different that you would look at it and you would never know it's a Ubisoft game. Whether it's like a hack and slash game, whether it's something like a game that like what do you call it, like that Platinum Games would do, you know, that type of game, you know, something that's just very different. I don't know, a survival horror game. Do you know what I mean? It's just something that's not Ubisoft.
Yeah,
like Skull and Bones.
Oh, Skull and Bones.
Yeah, I will say one thing: they do have great marketing.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. That. So you know, so there you go. I saw hold on. I saw another question in here. Did I ask Pat's question? Hold on, where is it? No, I didn't ask it. So let me ask it now before I forget, because I know you asked it in the last. You asked it before, Pat, and I forgot to ask. So I feel bad. You can see it there. He says, do you think we'll be getting themed Switch 2 edition console by the end of this year? If so, which would you like to see happen? Oh, so what you mean themed is like when they do like the special like Zelda type ones, or Monster Hunter where it's decorated on the dock and all that kind of stuff, right? I tell you what, I'm really surprised they didn't do. I know it's really early, but I think it would have sold. And that, like, if they had done like, like a banana colored dock and Switch 2, honestly, with like the red for the tie, mate, that would have sold loads, man. With a yellow cartridge as well, mate, that would have been so good, man. I would have bought that. I would have bought it straight away. They're definitely going to release themed Switch 2 consoles, aren't they? Definitely. It depends what's coming out this year that's big, I suppose, from now till Christmas, because I do kind of see it as more of like at least for the first time nearer the holidays, you know. So then it's like, what's coming out in the holidays? Like, man, now you said it, it would be amazing if they did a Metroid Prime theme console. Like, you know, and I don't know, they can make the dock look like the visor. Oh my god, man, Bidia, come on. Come on, video!
That would be great.
Oh my god! You see, that's better than basketball, wheelchair basketball.
They hate.
Okay, so let me go to my book of other predictions. I think someone was asking what date again about the Switch 2. You know, I need to fix myself. I'm not in the school. I'm not in the thing. We're gonna. I tell you what. Right at the end, we'll give a prediction for the actual date, and you can take my prediction as a prediction of knowledge or just trolling, whatever you want. So let's go for some crazy ones, or at least ones. Oh, you know what? One I didn't mention earlier. It's like a little one, but I do think we're definitely going to see it, and that's Yooka-Laylee. So it's the remaster of Yooka-Laylee. That's 100% going to come. We saw that they done a trailer. I don't know if you remember now, there was a trailer, and at the end, you know, usually it says what consoles it's coming for. And it said like, you know, PlayStation, Xbox, whatever. And then what did it say? It said Switch. Oh, it said Switch and something like other Nintendo consoles or something like that. It said, do you remember? Yeah. And everyone was like, whoa. So it's so we know, man. That's a guaranteed to come. And I'll throw another one before we go into say 86's next prediction, and I'll read a question out as well. And the one I'm gonna go for. I'm going to go for it, even though I don't know if I fully believe it, and that's Call of Duty. I do believe 100% we're going to see Microsoft games, 100%. And I do believe one of them is going to be Sea of Thieves, 100%. 100%. I think we'll see it in the direct. I don't know if it'll come out this year, but I think we'll definitely see it. Call of Duty, I think, could, because we haven't seen what they showed. They just showed like a cinematic, or did they even show? That's it. We haven't seen any gameplay or anything. So imagine this: imagine if the first time we see Call of Duty gameplay is on the Switch 2.
I don't think so.
Video, just wait to dismiss my dreams. Just wait.
I'm sorry.
He can't even wait more than 2 seconds. Is anyone in the chat believe me? Imagine.
First on Switch, the image, I don't think so. First on Xbox, I can see that.
Yeah, they want it to be crispy. They want it to look so slick. I don't think we would be that lucky.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. Dashing my dreams.
Yeah, an announcement, but yeah, I don't think.
Really?
First image on Switch?
Tough.
Nah,
yeah, that'd be tough.
So.
Oh
to get
my
that
God.
scoop, that'd be crazy.
Do you know what? I'm so close to betting on this. But last time I bet Billy, I ended up having to dress as Shakira on a live stream. I don't want to lose another bet. But I'm telling you, man, I'm willing to bet we see like a big splash. And I think it's good. I think it could be Call of Duty. Even if we don't see the gameplay, at least an announcement. But I think we could see gameplay. I'm just saying. I think we could see gameplay. So those are a couple more of my predictions. 86. What do you think? What else are you predicting, my friend? And I'll look at the chat.
I think. Okay, I say this with the biggest hope in the world as a sports fan. The EA Sports franchises, so Madden, FC 26.
No.
Serious gone. I know.
Was it all you said? It was Madden.
Madden and FC. I just want the same equivalent that we have on other consoles.
Yeah.
We've got these special editions for so long, and it's just literally just a reskin and a repackage of the older game.
Yeah.
Just give me the proper game, and I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Just show me that. I'll be surprised, and I'll be happy because.
Yeah, surely we're going to. Surely it's about time. I think that's a good bet. I think that's a very good prediction. I think that's everyone. We're not getting Madden. Yeah, surely, we get whatever FIFA, let's just call it. They've got no excuse. There's got no excuse now. This is one of the things I've said about AAA or third parties, right? It's like now, and someone's already peed me off. I'm going to say who it was. Proper rats they were. But there's no excuse now, right? We've heard even developers say now, it was Virtuos who developed a lot of ports on the Switch. They obviously have a Switch 2 dev kit, and they've been talking about the power of the Switch. And they said plain English, anything that runs 60 frames on Series S can be ported over to the Switch, right? There's no excuse now. They've got the dev kits. Games should be coming out day and date with all the same features. Now, already we've seen, what's it called? Oh my God, I've already forgot the game. It's the cel-shaded shooter, Borderlands. Borderlands 4 already got announced as delayed on the Switch 2.
Yeah, I hate that.
And I was like, how are you already delaying? Like, what are you doing? Like, how are you already, like, and the thing that annoys me the most is that the Switch on day one is already selling stupid amounts of consoles. Xbox Series X and S have been dead for a while. Like, no one's touching those consoles. So it's like, how are you getting to the point where you're even delaying things on the Switch 2 before the Series S? Like, I don't understand. I don't get that. But quickly, we got another comment that says, Nesden said, I'll pass this to video. And 86, what if we don't get a direct this month? Oh man, I'm not going to be on YouTube for a while.
You're going to get some hate.
I'm going to get some hate. Hey, I made clear it's just what I heard. It's just what I heard. I didn't say it's definitely happening, but the person seems very convinced. So we'll see. If it, I'll say quickly, if we don't get a direct this month, oh man, I'll be very disappointed actually, if I'm honest, because I'm super happy with Donkey Kong. I was, happy with Mario Kart. I had never played Cyberpunk before, so I was happy with that. But and I don't know if I'm in the minority. I have heard other people say that they've been kind of disappointed with the calendar from now until Christmas, what we've got to look forward to. And I definitely feel like that. I definitely like, oh God, well, what am I going to buy? I'm not that fussed about anything now. And so if the direct didn't happen now, oh my God, I would be like the wait would be crazy. I'll say one thing. The person who told me about the direct this month also, because I've heard no one else say this, but they were like adamant. They told me that there was also another one in September. They said it was July and September. So I don't know what it is, if the other one's in India or what, but that's what they said. So I don't know. So what do you think, Vidia? If we don't get any direct this month, is that big trouble for the Switch 2 already?
Not for me, but a big trouble for you, yeah. Hashtag hate ATV. I will start my campaign. Hashtag hate ATV. No, I will. Well,
I'm gonna. You know what?
Nah, I don't think that will be a big problem, at least for me, because I see a lot of games right now, like Street Fighter 6 hashtag 86 Lance. He's playing right now that game on his channel, so for me it's beautiful, it's great. If you don't buy it, something's wrong with you. And we got and Yakuza, we got come on, ATV, Fast Fusion.
Fast Fusion, yeah. Amazing game. Amazing game.
Crazy.
So we got getting ¿cómo se llama? Get Tsugami, something like that from Capcom. Oh, come on, Capcom. Wait. Hey, Capcom, let's go. Next year, Monster Hunter Wilds.
Ooh.
Let's do that.
Well, this is one of the things, right? Do you think, and I don't know if the chat what they think, do you think Monster Hunter Wilds can run? Because do you remember like when, I can't remember who it was, but someone who did they get a Switch 2, or they knew what the chip was and they were able to do tests with the chip? I can't remember the person. It was like was it in a Japanese channel or something? I can't remember. But then they started to do tests on PCs and to match up what the specs of the Switch 2 were, and to see what games would look like, even though of course we knew they would be optimized more for the Switch 2. So they tried like Cyberpunk and a bunch of games, and one of the games they tried was Monster Hunter Wilds, and it, in the way that they tried it, right, with their PC, with what they thought the Switch 2 specs were, it looked awful, like awful. Now, obviously, it could be optimized, but I think, Bidia, you said before, it doesn't even run well on current gen, no?
It have its issues. It's not like perfect, but day one, it was like a little bit like, Monster Hunter, but I don't know. But in Switch 2, if Capcom wants, if they want, they can optimize that. They got the DLSS, and to improve it, they can do a great game. But if Capcom wants, because we know that Resident Evil 2 remake is coming, Resident Evil 3 remake is coming, Resident Evil 4 remake is coming.
100%.
So, they are coming. If that cloud mode, I hate the cloud. I hate that cloud crap.
It worked good for me. It worked fine for me. It worked good.
No, here in Latin America, nah.
Not for
Latin America.
After this podcast, I'm gonna play Resident Evil 8 on the cloud.
Doesn't work here in Latin America.
I'm gonna play it wearing a Bidia 507 mask. Right. So Captain Wright says, I would like to see a new 3D Mario game in the Direct. I am hoping.
Maybe I think that would be September.
I agree.
I think the main focus, if we get a Direct this month, or I will say maybe the first week of August, is going to be third party showcase and all of that stuff. And then maybe the September one, that's when we'll get a lot more first party things. I think maybe centered more around that and some indie stuff. That's my feeling at the moment.
Yeah, I feel like I guess who said that? Was that Captain Wright? So he might be thinking about the rumored what do you call it, Mario Galaxy 2, right? That's like I can't remember who it was who leaked it, but apparently they're very reliable and they've had a lot of things right in the past. I think it was someone that actually predicted one Direct and had like all the games right or something. Apparently they're very reliable anyways, and they have a lot of information that's stating that one, Mario Galaxy 2 is the Mario Galaxy 2 remake is coming out, and they even unless I'm wrong, I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure they state September as the date that they see it coming out. Other people think it's going to be it's Christmas. I said in our earlier conversation with Bidia and Nash that I would be disappointed if it was a Christmas game, even though I love it. I love Mario Galaxy 2. It's one of my favorite games. But like for a Christmas game, like, man, I want something new. I don't want a remake or a remaster. I want it to be a new experience. No matter how amazing the remaster is, the remake is, September would be perfect. Absolutely perfect. And especially, you know what? If you got Metroid Prime 4 and you have to choose between that and Galaxy 2, just give me Metroid at Christmas. That's way more exciting for me at Christmas. And give me Galaxy 2 in September. So I don't know. What do you think, Bidia? Do you think we're going to see a 3D Mario at the Direct, if there is a Direct this month?
A Galaxy, that will be amazing, because if they touch that game like they did with Xenoblade Chronicle, the first one on Switch. It was what, a remaster remake on Switch one? I don't remember. Whoa, that would be beautiful if they take Galaxy and give it that treatment like the first Xenoblade. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Wow, I didn't imagine. Oh,
Yeah, it's aged.
okay, that would be crazy.
Yeah, it's aged so well as well. Like if you play Mario Galaxy 2 now, it's like it could have come out last week. Like the game design is just. I'll say this.
Very cool.
I'm gonna say this, and I said it. I didn't say when Nash was out. Actually, it would have been funny. But we were talking about Donkey Kong Bonanza, and we can talk a little bit about because I think only I've played it, right? I don't think Biddy and 86 have. So
I'm poor. I don't have the Switch,
the Switch
bro.
2.
Come
He's
on.
getting the Switch 2, yeah.
Poor.
But one of the things I did notice about Donkey Kong Bonanza is that like I do think like the art style or the level design in some places I found quite ugly, like quite like I don't know, man. Like in the same sense, like but hold on, I thought the same thing about Mario Odyssey. Some levels in Mario Odyssey to me were quite ugly. I'll be honest. Like the dinosaur level and like the forest level. I just thought they looked quite ugly. The more stylized levels look really pretty, like the one in the moon level in Mario Odyssey, the first level, you know, where it's just like nighttime. And there's something similar in Donkey Kong Bonanza, like the jungle levels and like the rock levels. I thought looked quite ugly. I'll be honest. But there's like a snow level, an ice level where it's like more stylized, and they look really pretty. Like really, really, really pretty. So it's but I'm saying that because Mario Galaxy, the art style and level design is just perfect. Like it's just perfect. It's clean. Like, you know, it's so spacious and everything's like got a reason to where it is, and it looks really pretty. You know, like so. I mean, yeah, I would love it. I would love it, but we'll see. We'll see. So while I check the chat again, 86. Do you have any other predictions for us, my friend?
Ooh,
I got plenty. Don't worry, I got plenty.
predictions. I'm not sure. I would like. I would like to see
Star Fox.
Star Fox. Maybe something for the online systems. Some of the more older Pokemon games coming out.
Yeah.
Because there hasn't really been a lot. I wouldn't mind.
Like what game? Like what game?
Oh, mention some games. 86. What game? Are you thinking
game?
GameCube or N64?
Because they got what?
If they could do
Stadium,
that,
right?
This is what I'm
Stadium
gonna say,
1
yeah.
and 2.
This
Which
is what I'm
one?
gonna say. If they could do a GameCube, Pokemon Coliseum, something like that.
Okay.
That would be crazy. But
Yeah.
it's any Pokemon game, but that one would be in my top 3, definitely.
Are you surprised? Like something that surprised me is like how little. Think about this. Considering how much people wanted GameCube or games on the Switch, and then we finally got them. Like I'm surprised at how little people have spoken about the GameCube NSO. Like we got some big games on there. We got F-Zero, Wind Waker. We got 2 more games. Didn't we get 4 games?
Soul Calibur 2, one of my all-time great games.
Which ones?
Soul Calibur.
Oh, of course, Soul Calibur 2, exactly, of course, yeah. And like I feel like it's just forgotten. Like no one's even like you know. And
it has kind of gone by the wayside a little bit.
Yeah, like, do you know what they should do, man? Do you know how many games you could put on there? Like straight away, Beautiful Joe 1 and 2.
Yes.
Oh my god! Like, and then
cool.
Killer 7.
Yeah.
Def Jam Vendetta for all us, like, you know, wrestling
No,
fans.
that won't happen.
Why?
All the
Music
music
license.
and all that, the
music.
copyright, blah blah blah. that
Well,
will
they've
be a
got enough
problem.
money now. They've
Yeah,
got enough
exactly.
money now.
Who in the chat has played Def Jam Vendetta? Surely there must be. But those games, Eternal Darkness.
Yeah,
That'd be crazy.
that will happen.
You
I
know?
even like a bit of Mario Kart Double Dash.
Oh, Double Dash, the best Mario
I like
Kart.
Double Dash.
The best Mario Kart, Double Dash. Yeah, there's
That was
that
something
Wave
different.
Race as well.
Wave Race.
Game
Um,
race, yeah, that's
That'd be
true.
crazy.
I said Killer 7, didn't I? Killer 7 was amazing as well.
Even
And Star Fox Adventure.
Oh yeah,
okay,
man.
okay.
Oh my god, what do you call it? Yeah, exactly. Star Fox Adventures, exactly. Oh my god, that game was amazing. Look, here we go. Look, see in the chat. Pat Campbell says, here we go, he says it, Def Jam was S tier. Exactly.
100%.
It was so
100%.
good.
That game had no right to be that good.
Oh, God.
It was a random mashup of rappers fighting.
Do you know what it was?
No.
Do you remember, like, on N64, we had that wrestling game, WWF No Mercy, the best wrestling game?
Brilliant.
It was like that, but then also, like, but the moves were like the moves from NBA Jam.
It was so absurd.
Like, it was crazy. Like, you'd throw someone up, flip them like a million times, and then land, crack their spine. And I was like, oh my God, this game's amazing. That game was so good. And then there's like other games that were really good and people kind of forgot. Oh my God, I've just seen, there we go, Akira Twin. Oh my, hold on, mate. Claps for you as well, Akira Twin. He's in the house. And he says Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. There you go. Another one that could be on there, you know. You could put, I know they're already on Switch, but the old Resident Evil games as well. There was, what's this? I was thinking of this one game, I can't remember, but they had like, so there was like some forgotten games that were still really good. So there was like, what was that GTA game? It was like LA Crime, I think it was called. Do you remember it was something like that? It was really, really cool. They had that, there was a Die Hard first person shoot 'em up game as well. That was really cool. Wow. And then they had like these really rubbish little games that me and my brother used to play all the time. They had this beach volleyball game called Beach Spikers. It was
Spikers. I think
Beach Spikers, yes,
yeah.
It was like the most 7 out of 10 game, but it was so good, man. All the monkey ball games as well. Like the GameCube had so many games, like Billy Hatcher, stuff like that. Like incredible. And I know there's loads I'm forgetting as well. Like I know there's like Wave Race, another one.
Yeah.
You know,
and there's still some like N64 titles that I want to see as well. I would love to see SSX Tricky, some of that series, even some of the GameCube ones on there.
Which one? Conquer.
Conquer. Okay.
Yeah.
Mischief Maker.
Yeah. So, hold on. Captain Wright's asking, what is Def Jam? Oh, go on YouTube and type in Def Jam Vendetta GameCube. Oh my God. Do you know what? Look at this. I was just thinking this, and Pat Campion's mentioned it. I can't believe you didn't say Twilight Princess, aka the best Zelda game of all time.
The biggest shock of my life loading up that game.
The best.
Loading up that game was just epic.
You know, the only thing it's missing is Tingle.
That's my boy. That's my boy Tingle.
Tingle is the dude, man. They should put Tingle in Smash Brothers. What are you talking about? You know what? You could put Tingle in Smash Brothers, or have him like the same size as Pikmin and put him in Pikmin 5 or something like. He could hide as a hit Pikmin.
You say Pikmin. You imagine Pikmin, the series from the first one to the fourth one, using mouse control?
Oh yeah. Listen, people. Billy just said it. I can't believe I didn't write it down, but that would be one of my predictions. I fully expect that there's going to be a Pikmin 4 Switch 2 edition, and that it's going to have mouse controls. 100%, it's going to have mouse controls. 100%.
It's logic.
How has your experience been with mouse control?
Do you know what? I'll be honest, I've only touched it for like 5 minutes. I'll be serious. Because I never play mouse control in real life, aka cheater mode. That's right, I said it.
Yes, man.
This is why I tested it.
All you people playing Call of Duty with your mouse, whatever, you're cheaters. The real skill is in controlling the control stick, or at least motion controls. Controller mode, exactly. Console aiming.
I had to give it a try.
Yeah, I tried it on Cyberpunk, and I actually was surprised how intuitive it was. Like, yeah, man. Like, I mean, I have no comparison because, like I said, I never play on mouse controls, but it seemed to be really, really accurate, really and quick. Like, yeah. I can see
snappy.
It's really snappy. That's the word. Yeah.
Try it on Fortnite. That's my first experience. And because I was thinking, okay, I'm not playing Fortnite using the Joy-Cons. I'm gonna die. Whacked on the mouse control. I was getting wins.
Yeah.
And I don't play Fortnite.
Oh, on Fortnite? No way.
I don't play Fortnite, and I was getting wins.
You see what happens when you cheat? You see, there's no
skill straight away.
There you go, friends. I want every PC gamer to clip that. My good friend here, 86, never plays on mouse controls. The day he does, he wins. There you go. That's everything we need to hear about mouse controls.
Victories.
Three victories. Hold on. Akira says. Let's see what Akira says. Damn it. Hold on, mate. Hold on. I need to. It's gone under the clip a little bit. Let me just get it up a little bit. Oh, hold on. That's what she said. Kira says, bloody raw, Enter the Matrix, whole Ultimate Destruction. I played that. Prince of Persia, Sands of Time, and any Star Wars Rogue Squadron game. How did none of us say Star Wars Rogue Squadron 2? How could we not have said that?
Yeah, that's true.
That game was amazing. And Prince of Persia was amazing as well. Yeah. There was also Beyond Good and Evil. That was massive as well. That was super good.
Beyond Good and Evil. That's true.
Another one. That's what I'm telling you. I'm safe because it's a Nintendo channel. The GameCube, better than PS2.
Listen.
I'm telling you.
Go title for title.
Yeah, you get the top 50 of each one.
It's crazy.
Honestly, get the top 50 of the best games from each console, and I guarantee you the GameCube has a better top 50 than the PS2. I don't care what anyone says. Don't forget, exactly, we got Twilight Princess on there as well. But, and we had that PNO3, even PNO3, man, that was a cool game as well.
Wait. We got that and Dance Revolution.
Just Dance Revolution. What a mess.
Classic game.
Get out. Oh my God. But no, quickly talking about the N64 games I'd want on the N64. I mentioned them in the podcast earlier, but there is two that I want more than any. And if you haven't heard of these games, make sure you go on YouTube and find these games, right? And I'm going to tell you why actually. The first one is a game called Space Station Silicon Valley, where you play as a microchip that you jump into robotic animals, and each animal has a different mechanic, right? So one of them is like you jump into a sheep and the sheep can like expand its body and float. Another one is like you can jump into a robotic mouse that has like it's on wheels, so it can skate really fast and it drops exploding poos. And and the reason I mention that is because think about this. That game came out in 96. It was one of the launch games, I believe, or near the beginning. And it was effectively doing 25 years ago or before what Mario Odyssey did, in the terms of that you can turn into something and use the mechanic. It did it 25 years ago, and even a year before Banjo-Kazooie, because Banjo-Kazooie did the same thing, right, where you can turn into something and change the mechanics. That game is amazing. And the other one is called Body Harvest. Body Harvest. Oh my God! It's from the team that eventually made GTA games. It's a game where you're just shooting aliens all over the place. It's got RPG elements. The character looks super like Samus, but it's got what the N64 had in those days, which is like fog. Like you can't even see your hand. Like it's just. Do you remember like in Turok where you didn't see the dinosaur until it was biting you?
Yeah, ready to get you. Mental.
It's like. You're just walking through fog and then, tree. Like a door. Dinosaur. So Bidia, do you have another prediction, my friend?
Yes, I got one more.
Tell us.
Now, okay, you mentioned the N64.
Yes.
I don't know if you all saw this, but I would like some sort of I don't want to say release date, but I want them to talk about the Turok Origins, the new one.
Oh, the Turok, yeah.
I would like to see that. It's like coming back to the N64. Okay, they bring a new Turok.
Wait. Is there a new Turok game?
Yes, they announced one.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't. Is there?
I didn't know.
Yeah, Turok Origins.
This was going to be one of the games that I wanted to see come back.
Look for it right now.
Excited and happy.
No, is it really?
Look for it right now on your cell phone.
Okay, you keep talking. If I can put it up on screen, I will do. You keep talking. This is gonna be very rough, but I'm gonna try while you're talking about it.
Mental. I was literally gonna say that would be one of my other predictions that I would like to see just the Turok games come back and also ISS, but now we're into the
Pero
new
tú sabías 86 and then you saw it?
No. I'm gonna.
He's
lying.
I
want you to look for it too. Look for it too.
Hold on. I'm gonna look for it, chat, so you don't have to. What's it called? Turok? What?
I'm hyped for it.
Turok what?
I want to see Turok Origins.
Origins. Let's have a look. He's lying. There's no way.
Oh, I'm not lying.
Oh my God, is it true? Oh, it might be true. There's something here. There's a trailer.
I told you. I told you.
Syria.
Not
Okay.
lying.
Okay, hold on, chat. We're gonna show it to you. We're gonna show it to you. He's
Please.
blatantly lying. Oh my god, he's not lying. I feel bad.
I would like to
Dude, I
see
need
that back on Nintendo system.
Definitely. Day and day one purchase.
I hope so. It's only I don't know if they talk about the system that is going to be released, but I hope in the future they say Nintendo.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna show it to the chat in a second. I'm just adjusting the screen. Okay, here we go, chat. This is it. You should be able to see it. So this is Turok Origins. I've rewind it. It's got no volume, or does it? Yeah, now it does.
I know what Turok is as well. That's an old school game, but very, very good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I've got the trailer. So hopefully you should be able to hear it. You can't see us, but you can see the. I don't have time to change it around now. Ooh, can't believe they're bringing Turok back.
In the chat, who knows about this game? The Turok Origins, because 86 and ATV.
Oh, I feel bad.
I know. I feel really bad now. I feel really, really bad. Oh my.
Yo, Juan Camilo, let's go.
I mean, well, so far, look, I don't think they didn't even show us any gameplay though, did they? Okay, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, I think they.
Oh
they
man,
have a
yeah,
little
it
bit
looks
of
pretty
gameplay.
good. Can you guys in the chat see that? Let me know. Hopefully you should be able to see it.
Yeah,
I can see it. I can see it. Yeah. Oh, does it say Switch?
Wow.
No, but you know what it says? Series. Oh, two things about that screen. Hold on. Two things about this screen. First of all, it says Xbox Series S. So as we know, anything that's on the S can be played on the Switch too. Second of all, it's by Saber. So Saber are the guys who they ported over, didn't they? I'm pretty sure they ported over. They put over a bunch of stuff, didn't they? Port over
Witcher 3? Think so?
The Witcher. I thought they ported over The Witcher, but they did also. They definitely ported over. They made that zombie game. You know where there's like loads of zombies, that massive horde of zombies.
And World War Z?
No, another one. Me and Biddy, I played it. You got it on the Switch. It was like an impossible port. I can't remember what it's called, but they made that as well. So they got loads of experience of porting over to the Switch. They must have a Switch 2. Sorry, guys. They must have a dev kit for sure. Man, it looked pretty good.
Yeah. And if it's got that,
I hope it's good. I hope it's good.
Yeah, look, Juan Camilo says, I knew about it. Yo lo sabía. And yo no creo que Billy lo sabía, creo que era Lucky.
No, bro, eso, ¿cuándo salió eso? ¿El año pasado el video o este año? No me acuerdo.
Voy a mirar. And CP Coaster Lover says, I knew about this game as well. And by the way, I think you might be new, CP, so that means you deserve claps as well. Now listen, I don't like to have to say this on screen. At one point, you guys are going to have to talk for 2 minutes while I run to the toilet. I got a bad stomach. I got a bad stomach. I had, you know what happened? I had a massive plate of ravioli before I did my stream with video. Yeah. And you know what? I was talking earlier and I could just feel my stomach like, ooh, I'm scared. I'm scared to fart in case it gets worse.
Okay, let's do this. You go to the bathroom and we can talk about we can talk about Street Fighter 6.
Don't worry. I continue for a second, but if you see me run, it's because I got run. Just joking.
Double dash.
Right, so let me put the chat back up again. Okay, so that's video. That's man. Prediction and good stuff there. So he thinks that's going to be coming back on the Switch.
Yo, Nasrido, if you see me, what's going on with that Turok?
Yeah. Don't understand Nash. Where's Nash? We need to ask Nash about this. By the way, guys, we see there's a lot of you in the chat, so thank you so much for joining. If you feel like doing us a nice favor, hit that like button because it does help the channel a lot. And by the way, in fact, during the next time, I'm going to make sure I got 86 because we got BDF507. His YouTube channel is in the description below. And I'm going to make sure 86 is there. And if anyone can grab me in the meantime, see if you can grab it. But I'm going to make sure it's there before we leave anyways. Before I go to, help myself, I'm going to mention another one. And the one I'm going to mention, I think it's, of all the predictions I have, this is one of the ones I am most sure of. Like, because I don't know which ones, but I'm 99% sure. And that is that we're going to get... at the very least, an Assassin's Creed collection. At least of two games, of Odyssey and Origins, for sure. Okay. And I'll tell you something more, because I was researching this for a video a while ago, and there were some very reliable leakers who from like over a year ago had information on this, and they said I think like every game was coming. So that is to say, Assassin's Creed Origins, Odyssey, Mirage. Mirage, Valhalla, Valhalla was another one, and Shadows. I believe it was five Assassin's Creed games that were, and more than that, I'm pretty sure I think it's Shadows. I'm pretty sure Shadows has been rated already. So like the rating for the game is already leaked. Like that already came out. So that's like a certainty, it looks like. And I'm happy about that because I purposely didn't play Shadows. I just love Assassin's Creed, even when they're okay. I just find them enjoyable. But I really loved Odyssey. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I loved, man. Like that world was incredible. Like you're in ancient Greece, like you can climb everything. The world is so massive. Everything's interesting. The people are really cool. But the ocean, I remember the first time going to the ocean, and like the ocean is populated. Like you swim down there, like sharks are there, crocodiles are there. It's a really cool game, man. I played it back in the day. I got fatigued because I enjoyed it so much. I kept doing side missions. And then I got too tired to do the main mission. So I think I'd play it differently now. But that's one of my predictions. So we'll go to 86 next, and I'll have a look at the chat in the meantime. ATB doesn't know about the Turok game. I did know, Camilo. I wanted Bidia to feel good. Like, so 86. Your turn, my friend.
Okay. Other predictions. Again, just on staying on the N64, I want to see, nostalgic for me, ISS 64. That was a good game.
ISS 64, the best football game ever made.
Just because, one, very nostalgic, had so many people in the house, but it was like the precursor to PES. And again, circling back to EA, they've taken over from FIFA. It's not doing too well. If we could just get PES back on the system and just release it as ISS and go from there, I think that would do well. So another predictions that we could see.
Do you know what? I almost kind of want, do you know what? Do you know what I kind of want now you said that? I think it would sell. Give me a football game like ISS, but that even looks like ISS. So the players have really chunky legs, you know, and like square, but it's 60 FPS. And then the commentary, you remember how the commentary was so broken? So it would say like, you know, Spain playing England, like, you know, like Brazil 1, Spain 2. It just made no sense, right? And they had the really rubbish animations, like you'd get injured and someone would come out and spray your leg and stuff. But it was my favorite. Yeah, it was my favorite football game. I love that game so much. Even the ones that came afterwards. Like I've never gone to FIFA afterwards. Like I've just can't, man.
It's been difficult. It's been difficult.
Yeah.
And then something else, prediction wise. I'm not sure because in my mind I've always got that Xbox S. Anything can come over. Anything that I can think of, I'm more than likely going to see, because the main game that I wanted, Elden Ring's there. So to me, if that can come over and Cyberpunk can come over, I would just want whatever you can port. That would
yeah. Well, it is a question for you and the chat as well, because I know some of them asked, and for Bidia, do you think we're going to get either GTA 5 or 6?
God damn.
And if we get 5, is it a slap in the face for Nintendo fans?
I think they could give us 5 as a test to see if one is going to run okay and if there's a market for people to buy it.
Yeah.
So I think we could get a 5 and 6. Or if we get the 5, then we get the 6.
Yeah. Bidia?
86 say, tú dijiste que, bueno, how can I say in English, that you just say like, if the game will run well, and the number 5, right?
Yeah, if 5 runs well, and
man, if 5 doesn't run well, we got problems.
But remember, the 6 and GTA 5, that game comes from the 360 and PS3.
Yeah.
But I
So
mean,
they
the
could bring
upscale
that to the
version.
Switch One and do do a great port because they need to work their ass off. No, I don't bring I won't say a bad word, but don't come and bring a stupid port and like in the GTA trilogy.
Yeah.
Right?
I didn't even
that
pick
was
that up.
lame.
Yeah.
I didn't
So
even pick that up.
I would like them to bring this the number 6. So you just bring the game. Just bring the game and trust yourself. Hey, come on, we are talking about one of the best. I don't know, not one of the best games because I really don't like it, but the name is huge. We are talking about GTA. That will sell.
Yeah.
That will sell
That's
just
why I
for the
think
name.
they will bring 5, but not the PS4 version. Something closer to the PS5 version, because those are 2 different ones, and I've played both, and there is a big difference. So I think they will bring 5, but the PS5, Xbox.
But what you think about this? If they come and say, okay, GTA 6, and esta es la fecha, and this is the day that will come to, let's say, Xbox and PlayStation, and now they come and the Switch version will come maybe 6 months, 1 year later. That's not fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would. That would
they did it with Borderlands 4. It's coming
Yeah.
later for the Switch too. That for me, that's lame.
Yeah.
Is it the optimization though? This is what I'm not sure about.
You know what? I'll be honest, right? Like my heart. This is how I think about it, right? The Switch. Let's think about this. People wanted GTA 5 on Switch forever, and when we were getting games like impossible ports, like Doom Eternal, The Witch, all these games, and we could see that every time any game got announced, everyone else switch, and they did put what do you call it, Rockstar or Take-Two, the parent company, put a lot of games on the Switch, right? They put the NBA games, they put the oh my god, what's that trilogy called? Amazing trilogy, first person underground dystopian, BioShock. They put the BioShock trilogy there as well. They put the LA Noire on there. They Borderlands on there. That's Take-Two, isn't it? Yeah. Red Dead Redemption. So they put a lot of games on there, and I don't know how much they sold. Apparently Red Dead 1 sold well. I'm not sure how much BioShock would have sold, or like Borderlands, or I don't know. But they clearly put so many games on there, but they stopped at GTA 5. Like something stopped them. And because there is no way they could have thought, that's not going to sell as much as all the other games, because the amount of attention it would have got, that, oh my god, you could play GTA 5 on the go on the Switch. And it's not like it couldn't handle it, because it was a PS3 game, let's not forget. So it's not like they had to do the PS4 version. They could have done an in-between PS3 and PS4 version. So they could have done it. So I still think it's like, I still think that they're kind of like EA, that they still are nervous of like whether Nintendo fans are going to buy their games. And the other half, I still think it's like the internet infrastructure of Nintendo makes them nervous, I think. But they're clearly thinking something that is making them nervous about it. And something tells me, what I'm scared of is that we're going to see the exact same thing on the Switch too. That like every few months there's going to be rumors of GTA 6, and everyone's going to, oh yeah, it can come because all these games are coming. And I think we're going to get to the end, and I think we're just slowly going to, realize that it's not going to come. And that's what I'm nervous of. That's what I'm nervous. I mean, we'll have to see. The other thing is whether it can run, right? We know it's on Series S, but it's going to be 30 FPS on Series S, right? It's not going to be 60 FPS. So that's going to be difficult already, whether it can be ported into like what degree. But man, it would sell. It would sell. Like,
100%.
do you know what I mean, man? Like, I don't care what they say. But I mean, there's other things they could do, right? Like, imagine if Nintendo could pay them for certain things, right, that people have nostalgia for. So like, Nintendo could say, you know what? Okay, you're not going to give us GTA 6. Give us a remake exclusive of Bully.
Okay.
Like that, something like that would be like, people would love something like that. That's a like franchise or game that people love. So, and Pat Campion says, here we go. What's he say? He says, The new Mafia game has to be coming out on Switch 2, no? That's got to be coming out as well.
Looking good.
Good shout.
That's going to be coming out as well. Like, you know, I'm expecting to see big things. Okay, so before we get to the next one, and coming up, so you know, people in the chat, coming up, we're going to be giving our top 5 Nintendo consoles of all time. I know Bidias, even though I can't remember, but I know Bidias number 1. 86, I'm intrigued, but I don't know why I think 86 is going to be different to us. And not just that, we want to see your top 5 consoles in the chat as well. So give us your top 5 consoles when we get to that part, and I want to see everyone's top 5. I'm very intrigued to see. I kind of would have guessed me and Vidia had the same number 1 because I think we got similar taste. So I'm not that surprised. Okay, I'm going to do 2 quickly back to back. One of them is we get Metroid Prime 4 release date. That's like the easiest one, I think. So we get a release date, and then not just that, we get Prime 2 and 3 shadow dropped. That's what I think. Like, I think by the end they were like, you know what? Here's this. This is the date. By the way, check these 2 out. And I think the shadow drops, like the rumor said before, I think they'll be remastered, but not to the same level that Prime 1 was. But they could have mouse controls. And the reason I say that is because when the Prime 1 remake, I mean, they called it a remaster, but it was practically a remake. When that came out, it looked incredible. And they already said there that 2 and 3 was already finished, but that it wasn't like remastered to the same level, but they were done. And something tells me that that would have been around the time when they were still working on the Switch 2. And maybe they thought even then, you know what, we could put mouse control on these. Like, and I think that's why we didn't see them. So that's what I think. So I think we're going to get a date for Prime 4. I think we're going to get 2 and 3 shadow dropped. And then my other one to go with that is that I think we're going to see Donkey Kong 64. Yeah, boy. AKA Mario 64 killer. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, wait. 86. I need you in this. DK 64. Banjo-Kazooie or Mario 64 from the best to the worst.
Wait. What did you say? Which ones?
Banjo, right?
Yeah.
Banjo-Kazooie DK64.
Yeah.
Or Mario 64.
And Conquer.
No. We are talking about the big 3. The big 3.
That is the big 3. Okay, which one? Okay. And then in the chat as well, play along. Vote for 1, 2, and 3, Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong 64. And by the way, welcome to Jimmy, who says his favorite console is the N64. That's because Jimmy's got taste. That's why. Smart, by the way, quickly before we answer, Tony K is also in the house, so these claps are for you and for Mr. Jimmy. Hell yeah. Right, now then, Bidia put 486 on the spot. And now you got to decide. Don't be afraid to get judged, 86. In the order from least to best. Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie, Donkey Kong 64.
Okay,
Woo!
right. In 3rd place is going to be Donkey Kong.
Let's
Third
go!
place. Oh, no.
¿Está viendo? He knows.
Oh, no. What a disgrace.
In 2nd place.
Okay, yeah, hold on. Yeah, okay. You could save it.
Mario.
Yeah.
And in 1st place is Banjo.
Banjo. Yeah,
I will
boy.
give a caveat. I was playing Mario, and that was my number 1. And then I got hold of Banjo, and I was like, what is this? Wow.
Yeah. Oh, well, you're talking about what, back in the day, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my experience.
Yep.
Like, Mario, and then Banjo was like, whoa. I think I played my mate's one first, and I was like, okay, see you later, mate. Next time I saw him, I had the game. I was like, yeah, I enjoy it.
Yeah, because I've just seen a comment from Tony K. I'm going to read, but quickly to what 86 said, I agree. I had the exact same experience. Like you know what's crazy? I'll tell you quickly about memory. I remember my dad and we went all down the high street. You might not, I don't know if you know, Kilburn, down Kilburn. We used to live there at the time. And so we'd go up and down. We were trying to find an N64 on day 1. It was sold out everywhere. I was like nearly crying. We were walking to every shop. I was like 13. I was like, oh my God, we got to get it. On the way back, in the last shop, we found it. Mario 64. I put it on and like I just could not believe what I was seeing. It was like magic. It was like I was playing a Pixar or Disney film, like controlling it. It was unbelievable. And I'll never forget this. I told all my friends, calling them on the old phone that we used to dial.
Dial up.
Yeah, dial up. And And one by one, I had like 4 friends that lived in the same area. And one by one, they would knock on the door. My dad and my brother would answer the door. They would walk into the living room and look across to where the TV was, and they'd see Mario 64. And every single one by one, would just stop at the door, look with their mouth open, like, oh. And then they sit down. 10 minutes later, another friend. You know, it was incredible. But just like you, when I played Banjo-Kazooie, oh my God, I was like, Banjo-Kazooie, like, it made Mario look like Homer Simpson's dad, like ugly, you know, like
Wow.
it did, man. It was beautiful. Like the character models, the worlds, the bosses, the sound design, the music. Like it was so expansive, and you did the moveset, the flying. It was unbelievable. And I said to Biddy, I felt the same, having played Mario World to a lesser extent, maybe, but playing Mario World on the Super Nintendo, incredible. I thought I'd never play anything better than that game. And then I played what he's got behind him, the first Donkey Kong 1 game, and again, it was like they don't even look like they're on the same console. They look like they're on 2 different generations. And of course, by this point, Rare had figured out how to use, pre-rendered graphics. And do you remember Nintendo didn't even know? They didn't even, they thought when Rare showed Donkey Kong Country 1 to Nintendo thought it was running off of a PC. They didn't even believe that Rare made it. And so yeah, it was the same thing. So what did people? Let's see what the people in the chat said. Let's see, did they agree? Captain Rice says first Mario 64 because of Dire Docks being my favorite level. I mean, by the way, let me say Mario 64 still incredible. Pat Cameron says Banjo, Mario, and then DK for last. So what 86 said, I haven't played much of DK 64. Amazing game. I also would have put Conker's Bad Fur Day above Mario 64, by the way. I'm just saying. Jimmy says Banjo was goated, not gonna lie. Yeah, Banjo's just different level, man. Wow, justice for Grandpa Simpson. Oh, so sorry. Okay, so before we get into our top 5, does anyone have any more predictions that they want to mention? I'm just seeing if I've got any. No, I said Resident Evil, right? The old Resident Evil games I think are going to come. The Resident Evil remakes I think will be there.
Okay, question for you all two and the chat.
In the chat, yeah.
What games you all two and the chat want to see? You want to see Nintendo, you know, and touch up or que lo maquille?
Like remaster?
No, like they do with Zelda.
Okay.
You know,
you mean like which one? Like Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom. That
change the formula.
Version.
Yeah,
that's right. No. What games you want them to touch like they that did with Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild? That now they run and look better. You know.
Yeah. What games to upscale?
Yeah, pero gráficamente, you mean like graphically or no?
No. Lo que trata de decir que, okay, tú ves
que sorry, you mean like the new, like the Switch 2 editions, like of Breath of the Wild. Yeah, sorry, yeah. I thought you meant gameplay. No, yeah.
I don't know if other game you all want to see
Switch 2 edition.
Switch 2 edition.
Yeah.
Maybe Bayonetta 3.
Yeah.
That's a Astral Chain.
Good question. Yep, good question. So which so that's for the chat as well, right? Which Switch 2 edition games do we want? Yeah, no, that's a good question. 86, you said it first, because I agree with you.
Astral Chain.
Chain 100. Even though it probably doesn't need it. I mean, well, it's 30 FPS, so it could go to 60, but it's such a beautiful game. But yeah, I would love that. I would. Oh man, if they made that like 4K 60. Oh my god, I would love that. That's definitely one. There's some that I think need it bad. Bayonetta 3 is one of them. Bayonetta 3 is one that really, yeah, man, that game struggles, man, on Switch, man. Like image wise, it breaks up, man. You get artifacting, and like when you get in a hard battle, that game struggles, man. Like it was a step too far for the Switch. I want Dying Light, just to be greedy, because if they can make that 60, and like at the moment it runs 3720, if they could get like even 1080 60, I'd be so happy. That'd be really cool. What other ones can I think of? Trying to think what else. I know Nash Weedle in our last podcast. Nash Weedle said that Nintendo. I think I couldn't remember. He said he knew or he predicted that we would see a Mario Wonder Switch 2 edition.
Yeah. Beautiful. Mario Wonder is a beautiful game.
Beautiful game.
I'll now imagine that in 4K 60.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dark Souls 1 remastered.
Which one?
Dark Souls 1 remastered.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, how could I even mention, of course, like Doom and Doom Eternal? Like, straight away. Because you could improve the image, like, definitely, and straight away make it 60 FPS. That'd be like that. And do you know what more developers should do, or publishers? Like, I don't know if you saw, but when Warner Brothers did the Switch 2 edition of Hogwarts Legacy, they did that trailer where they just showed both versions, Switch 1 and Switch 2. And when you look at the difference, it was like, oh my God. But if they did that with Doom and Doom Eternal and you just saw it on Switch 1 and Switch 2, like, oh my God, man. You know, and I tell you which game needs it more than any game. And that's Batman Arkham Knight. Oh my God. That game is 12 FPS, 540p, 360p, doesn't even have a P. I don't even know.
Don't get in a car.
It's a mess. When you play it now on the Switch 2, the frame rate is improved massively.
Yeah,
massively. But the image,
but it's still ugly.
Is again Homer Simpson's dad. It's ugly. Let's see in the chat. DG says, when am I going to do a multiplayer mayhem? I am off the next 2 days, so it might be in the next 2 days, Mr. DG. And we can play Monster Hunter Rise. Yeah, well, I couldn't get into Monster Hunter Rise. Beardy at 507 here is a massive fan. 86, are you a big Monster Hunter fan?
Played a bit of Monster Hunter Rise. I think I've still got my game save if I can download it again.
Yeah. I always love the idea, but I can never get into it. Right? But every time one comes out, I buy it. Right, honestly. Jimmy's
I don't play it.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. Yeah. Jimmy says, I'd love to see a new Pikmin game, to be honest, for nostalgia, but for a new thing, I want to see F-Zero X, he means. Well, F-Zero X, they released on the GameCube, didn't they? As the retro console. F-Zero is another one. Like how hard is it? Like, even if you don't make it yourself, how can you look at a game like Fast Fusion and think, I wonder who could make an F-Zero game? You know, like let me show you guys what Fast Fusion looks like, and tell me if these are not the perfect people.
Y por mientras que TV busca a ver si 86 no dice qué juego él quisiera ver.
Yeah, 86.
Like this Switch 2 edition from 86.
Which other? Yeah, 86. Which other Switch 2 editions would you want to see?
I don't know. I want to see Witcher 3.
Oof, yeah.
Ooh,
good one.
Okay.
Because I was just lost in that world, and again, parts of it look a bit not so great, not so good. And if they upscaled that, I would instantly be back into that world.
By the way, we're seeing, and you guys can see Fast Fusion right now. Look at this game.
Top game.
This game is less than £15, right? Not 75 like Mario Kart is. It's got free DLC, right? We don't even have DLC on Mario Kart yet. You know, and they're still going to add more. And look at it. It's got like a 4K mode, 120 FPS mode. Look at this game. And you think Nintendo don't say, hey, here's some money. Have fun making F-Zero. Like, what are they doing? Like, this game's beautiful, man. I don't know if you guys can see it, but this game, I've played this game so much. I'm still playing it now because I'm trying to get like gold or, you know, in everything, but it's challenging. But look, it's got the jump mechanic now, which is like adds new stuff to it. Like, this is a talented dev team here. They're incredible. And they make different games. They made that game. I don't know if you guys remember. There was a game on the Switch called The Tourist. It was like this really weird art style, like almost pixel art style, 3D. It was really, really cool game. Really cool game. And nothing like anything they've done. So let me get rid of that. So yeah, there you go. So that's Fast Fusion. Let's see what the chat is saying. And then we're going to get to our top 5. I might not have to go. Oh my God. Everyone, this is the I can't even say it because she's my wife. But look, I can't believe she wrote this. Look what my wife, Steffi Lutin, wrote in the chat. Unbloody. You know what? Look. I'm going to show you guys now. Unbloody believable. Look what she wrote. I hate Pikmin.
Wow, that's crazy.
Terrible.
Now, I can't boo my wife.
Boo! I was doing boo! No! Hey, Stephanie, what's going on?
Jimmy, look what Jimmy says. What the fuck? See, Gigi wanted to try it. Look, she said so annoying. Look, she was so annoyed.
The Pikmin is crying now.
The thing is, right? I can imagine the way when I went to work, she was like on her break, she was like just drowning 100 Pikmin, you know, like, and just like and just listening to them cry for like 3 hours. Like, I was like, I told her to play because it's like it's in my top 5 easily favorite Switch games. It's so good. And you know, I said, you got to play this, man. It's the only thing. The problem with it is like every Nintendo game, idiots. It's slightly too easy, but it's so much fun. Look, he says, "I'm glad they're crying." What a pure rat! I said, I can't boo. But if anyone else boos, unbelievable. Is that? But she didn't she finish it? Didn't you finish it though, babe? Like no one finishes a game they hate. Secretly she loves it. Do you know what? For Christmas, I'm gonna buy her every Pikmin plushie. So she can have them in the bedroom. Pikmin poster, everything. Pikmin bed sheets. You know, yeah. That's what I'm gonna get at the anniversary. We got Jimmy says we can all hate on Mario, but Pikmin you can't, brother. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Look what she says. Most annoying game ever. Oh, Captain Ryan, what did the Pikmin do to you? Do you know what I mean? You know, when she played that game, she must have killed like 946 Pikmin, man. Like, they just all died, extinct. Like, there's going to be like one of those nature documentaries, you know, like, oh, now here we see the almost extinct Pikmin now.
David Attenborough.
Unbelievable. Look, stupid false ended. Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah. Oh, yeah, do you know what? I can't believe I didn't tell this story. She was playing Pikmin 4. And she was hating all of it. Eventually, she finishes it. And I'm sitting next to her. And she's like, oh, at least it's over. At least it's over. And then she realizes she only did half the game.
What?
Oh, wow.
What?
Because it's got like, it continues on. And you've got to do a whole other half. And she didn't know.
Wow, that's why she hated it.
Yeah,
that's why.
She thought she saw the finish line.
Yeah, she thought she's like, oh, stupid game, it's over. And then when she found out, I was like, oh my God. Like, you know, when you just go into the next room, like,
Wow.
Any rage quits?
Yeah, she masked off, man. But she's like, what's the word? You know, like disciplined, right? So it's like when she puts her mind, she's like, no, I don't think she likes to leave it. Well, I was gonna say she doesn't like to leave things unfinished, but she left that. She didn't finish it in the end. I don't think she left it. Yeah, poor Pikmin, man. Like just left them there to die in the garden at night.
TV, I would like Stefan, and now that Stephanie's here, you can talk. You can, and she can do it in the chat if she wants. You can talk about your experience with Split Fiction.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me just quickly put it so people can see this game, because actually, yeah, this is a game we've been really enjoying. We've streamed it twice. Split Fiction, another third-party game. Hold on, which put a review so you can see some footage. Hold on a second. Let me just grab it here. Yeah, no, this game's really fun. So obviously, this is from the guys that made It Takes Two. And I've changed my mind a little bit on it, because when we did the first stream, we were playing a sci-fi area. And I was like, by the time we finished it, I was like, this is definitely better than It Takes Two. Definitely, like without a doubt. It's just so good. Everything about it is incredible. Hold on, let's just get some adverts. And then since then, in the second stream, I thought we were going to get divorced. Like, you know, like we were both getting like annoyed, man. But you can see it. Hold on, you see it here now. Let me put it there. So there you go. So this is Split Fiction on the Switch too. Is an incredible. So far, what we played is really good game. Like, it's almost a game like you think Nintendo might make. You know, it's like there's so many different mechanics. Oh, hold on. Has it got the volume on? I have to put the volume down a little bit. So you don't hear the volume. There you go. Yeah, and so it's a game like it's got so many different mechanics. It's really inventive. Like, you know, half the time you're in a sci-fi world, the other half like you're playing in a fantasy world. Only one of you needs the game. So let me scroll a little bit so you can see more gameplay. Only one of you needs to have the game to be able to play online together, split screen. But it's just so inventive, and the puzzles are incredible. The action's so good. Like sometimes, like I said, you're in a fantasy world and you're turning into like different beasts and you're like climbing trees and stuff. Other times you're like on motorbikes going through like, you know, some like cyberpunk type city, like throwing bombs. Oh, you can see it here. So this is what ones we play. So look, you're both on motorbikes and you're like throwing bombs at tanks and stuff. Like, it's this game, and it's on sale. Like I've got a feeling. Do you remember like when a bunch of developers came out and said that their games weren't selling on the Switch 2? And one developer, and I'm just speculating, but one developer said that their game sold even less than the least they thought it would sell. For some reason, my mind always went to this. I always thought it was this game that didn't sell very well. And I think it's because it's a game that's expected to sell well as well, because it's a Nintendo. It's a very Nintendo-like game in a lot of ways, and how inventive it is, how good the controls are. But I got a feeling it didn't sell very well. But you can see it here, like really, really good game. Like if you've got anyone who's got Switch 2, buy this game because it's on sale for like half price all the time now. And as I said, only one of you needs to own the game. And even more than that, you can even play it with someone if they've got a Switch 1. Like you can right? They can download it on a Switch 1. So look, there's some of the gameplay there. So like, yeah, no, very cool, man. Very, very cool game. Yeah, we need to finish it on stream. But last time we streamed it, we were getting tense with each other. Like, oh my God. Like I kept dying and then she kept falling. And then I was like, oh my God, I did that. I thought, man, we better stop streaming this game right now, man. Or I'm going to wake up on the street. You know, like I can see, man, we were looking at each other like, oh my God. But like really, really like awesome game. So I think like, unless anyone's got any more predictions, I think we're cool for predictions. And we can go into our top 5 Nintendo games ever. Let me just see if Stephanie's been insulting more Pikmin. Oh, she's saying she's trying to say she's still talking about the Pikmin. I literally was trying to save them constantly. Oh my God. See, look, Jimmy's played it. Split Fiction is too freaking good. It's just It Takes Two, but better. Yeah, I still think it's going to be better than It Takes Two. Metroid Jones, I think you've been here before, but just in case, here's some claps, my friend. It says word up, yeah, he has been here before. Word up, ATB and friends, loving DK Bonanza, like 2 hours in, hoping for Metroid Prime 4 release date and maybe direct soon. So we have finished talking about the direct. Well, this will be the last question. Try and predict the date that we're going to see the direct. And you guys in the chat can play along. What date do you think the direct is going to come? And oh, sorry, I didn't say who could go. Bidia first.
Bro.
And in the chat, you guys can guess along.
Okay. Oh, damn. You put me on the spot. I'm sorry. Ugh. And next week, you right?
What, this week coming now? What day is it today? Sunday. So you think it's going to be this week?
Next week. Well, then maybe I think between Wednesday or Thursday
of the last week, or this week.
Yeah.
¿Qué fecha? ¿Qué día? What date?
Oh, sí, la semana que viene.
Oh, so the 22 a jueves, ¿qué día? 26. So I think Thursday would be the 26th. What day is it today?
So.
Yeah, no, 25th is on Friday.
25th is Friday. So 24th is Thursday. So, Bidia,
I'm bad in that, so I think.
Okay, 24th. But you know, this week, you know what? This is what gets me nervous, because this week is Pokemon Direct, right? This week, Pokemon Direct is
next week.
Where's Pokemon Direct? Isn't it? What's the date today? 21st, and it's Monday. So Pokemon Direct is on Tuesday, the 22nd.
Okay.
So if it's this week, it'll probably be, I don't think it'll be the very day after, right?
Friday.
So it could be the Thursday. So Bidia might be right. Some people think it could be the same week as a Pokemon Direct. I think it's happened before when Nintendo did have a Pokemon Direct and like a partner showcase or something. It's happened before.
You got a donation.
Oh my face, we've just got a donation. Wait, why can't I see it popping up? Here we go. You did not need to do that, my friend. What a very kind man. Joe. That was not needed at all. 1 second, bro. Let me. I want to make sure that everyone can see everything that you said. 1 second, bro. A big chat. There we go. Dude, man. TARDIS, thank you so much, my friend. Dude, you didn't need to do that. It does all the claps, my friend. What a nice man. Everyone, hashtag the TARDIS76. What a super nice man. And his comment says, I'm on lunch break. here's to hoping for Animal Crossing teaser for the 25th anniversary. New Leaf was my favorite. Playtest maybe is AC in disguise. Okay. Oh, that's one of the best comments, man, because that's a very intriguing comment, because we know, right, there is that playtest that Nintendo has announced. I can't remember when it's for, but yeah, the interesting thing I saw about it, and it's something I picked up on straight away, was that, oh, hold on, you can sign up with friends for the online test now. So that made me instantly think, oh, does that mean that we're going to be it's something multiplayer like, or it's something co-op like? And something like Animal Crossing would be a perfect way to test it. We'll have to see what kind of things it is. I wonder if it's going to be similar like the first one, where when you jump in, you can't make out what it is. It's just shapes and things, right? But the interesting thing about it, TARDIS, is that for the first one, Nintendo allowed 10,000 people to jump in. And they said to everyone, you're not allowed to share it, you're not allowed to record it or take pictures or talk about it. I instantly was showing Bidia pictures. I was like, Bidia, you won't believe how bad this is. I can't believe I signed up. And he's like, it can't be that bad. I was like, look at this. And I sent him videos. So I wonder if it's going to be similar, or it must be. Yeah. But this time, they're allowing 40,000 people to sign up. And they're still saying the same thing. Don't tell anyone. I'm going to be there with Bidia day one. Bidia, look at this. You won't believe this, my friend. So we'll see. But that is a good guess. Like, man, it wouldn't be out of this world for it to be something to do with Animal Crossing. Because from what we've heard, I don't know if you were in the last podcast, TARDIS, but Nash Reader was saying that apparently the next Animal Crossing is going to be a lot different. It's going to be a lot more expansive. There's going to be a lot more worlds, and like there's going to be like vehicles in it, and there's going to be a much more focus of like co-op play and stuff. So man, like that's a good shout. That's a good shout. Thank you so much for your comment, Todd, and thank you so much for the donation, my friend. You know you don't have to do that at all. No one has to do that. I really appreciate it so much, though. Like I said, it all just goes back into the channel, man. So thank you so much, my friends. And even more claps for you. And I hope you're enjoying your lunch break. I am starving. I might order myself a McDonald's. I had McDonald's yesterday, but there's another one 24 hours away. I don't know if I've got... Actually, I've got fish fingers in the fridge. Right, so... Okay, hold on. Before we jump into our top 5 Nintendo console games, we do have a question for Bidia from Jimmy. Let me just see if Stephanie's still arguing about the Pikmin. Okay, so Stephanie said, go and try and sleep now, not dream about Pikmin. Have a great rest of the stream, he says. I would laugh, man, if she starts dreaming about the Pikmin. But like, you know how like the Pikmin carry like, you know, lemons and stuff? There's just like 1,000 Pikmin carrying her. Like, just like... I love you, beautiful lady. I'll see you in a bit. So Jimmy did ask, where is it? You got Bidia, top 5 games you want for Switch 2.
Oh, top 5 game.
Yes.
Well, and number 5, that will be that Musou game from Zelda, the Age of Imprisonment.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to see more about that game.
Yeah.
I thought that game was coming this year, but now say next year. So let's see what's happening with that game. And I would like to see, like I said earlier, again, a Switch version, a Switch 2 version about Metroid Dread. I would like to see that in 4K60.
Yeah, Switch 2.
120.
Switch 2 edition of Metroid Dread.
Elden Ring. Hey, lo siento, 86. I will take that from you. Elden Ring, that would be amazing. That will say like, I don't know, some sort of tone or test.
Yeah.
To see what else the Switch can do, because we got one big test, and that is Cyberpunk and 2077. Yeah. So that's a big test. So Elden Ring too. So wow, Street Fighter 6 too.
Yeah.
Right? That's a big test to see. You know how fighting games will boost move and perform on the Switch too. So
yep.
And let's see. ¿Cuánto tengo? 3.
Yeah. Is that 3? What's 4?
Yeah, that's free.
That's 3. 3. Yep, 3. 2 more.
And 2 more. Let's see. Okay, of course, Metroid Prime. Let's go. Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah.
And the last one, let's see. That's a hard one. The last one, I would like to play, because thanks to Akuma White, I'm really on Yakuza.
Oh,
So I would like to see a Yakuza like a dragon on the Switch too.
Yeah, I want to buy Yakuza 0 on Switch 2. I think I'm going to buy it because it looks good. It looks good. I had a question quickly before we jump into the top 5. It was just quick because we haven't spoken about. I think I've said, but what you guys think the Christmas game is going to be? Do you think it's going to be Metroid, or do you think it's going to be something else? And if it's something else, do you think it's something we'll see at the Direct?
the Christmas game that will be in Star Wars Outlaw.
Oh wow! No, please, no.
Star Wars Outlaw
Please,
for
no.
Christmas.
I've heard that's coming out in September.
Yeah, that is September.
Yeah?
Star Wars Outlaw. Yeah,
Oh,
it's September.
Oh, sorry, Jimmy, wait. Pause. Remove Yakuza. I'm sorry, Yakuza. And I will change
sorry,
it for
Yakuma.
Demon X Machina and Titan Xeon.
Yeah.
Woo! You see,
That's
now
interesting.
listen here. Let me just say this quick. Bidia looked mad at me when I said no one wants to buy a wheelchair basketball game. And he's just had 5 games that he wants on the Switch 2. He had 6, actually, he chose, and none of them was wheelchair basketball game. You see?
Hey, I would like to play, but no, come on, man. Exposed.
Exposed.
Oh no!
Like, no one, I'm telling you, no one is buying wheelchair basketball. I still can't believe. I still have to look at my phone. On my phone,
It's mental.
It's a Nintendo game, isn't it? I keep not believing it. It's a Nintendo game. It looks like a demo of Rocket League without atmosphere. It looks like dead. I can't believe it's a Nintendo game. Like, I just can't believe it. Like, I'm sure it should. That's another one that should be like a tech demo, free.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
crazy, man. Like,
That's basically what it is.
that's
Just
what
to
it is.
showcase
It's a tech demo.
mouse.
That's all it is, you know. And Bidia making us feel bad for not wanting to buy it. Doesn't have it in his top 6.
Hey, it's $20, so it won't
But
hurt.
Bidia saying to Jimmy now, Jimmy, give me a top 7. Number 7 wheelchair basketball game. Right, okay, we're gonna move on, my friends. We're gonna move on. It's late for some of us, man. It's like 20 past 1 in the morning. 86, are you working in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, we're gonna get through it quick. Okay, let's go. So we're gonna do our top 5 consoles. You know what you can do? We can vote who's got the best top 5. The audience has to decide. We have to see. And you can play along. All right. I'll go first. At number 5, I've got the Wii. Why the Wii? Because it was a revolution. That's what it should have been called. It was a game that did something new. And you know what? And it did something new at the best time when everything around was just talking about graphics, power. Every machine that was coming out from other console makers was just the same machine with more power. And they just did something completely different. And you know what? People like to laugh about the Wii now, shovelware and whatever, but there's games on there that just worked incredible. Like Wii Sports, I don't care anyone says, Wii Sports was just, it will always be the best tech demo that was free, that explained perfectly the concept and the future of a console. It was amazing. Stuff like Red Steel was amazing, Twilight Princess, and then shoot 'em ups. It literally made shoot 'em ups more fun to play. Like, you know, like Metroid Prime 3 was incredible. Resident Evil 4, guaranteed headshots everywhere.
Red Steel.
Yeah, exactly. The fact you could play on its side, like it was just, you know, the virtual console was amazing. It was, I loved it, man. I loved that console a lot. You know, like I need to go back and play it more, but I really loved it. So that's my number 5. Number 4 is the game. It's a console that a lot of people have it number 1, and I couldn't really argue against it. It's probably their most perfect console in terms of like, you know, design and originality and third-party support, and that's the Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo 4. It was the first one. I played NES a lot. but the Super Nintendo was the one that, like, man, like it got me. Like I don't think I've ever felt, even to this day, as excited playing anything as Donkey Kong Country 1. And saying Mario, Street Fighter 2, the Star Wars games, Aladdin, like just so many games. And I think, again, the third party was just insane, man. You know, games like Super Tennis, Alien 3, RoboCop versus Terminator, Micro Machines, just honestly, thousands of games. Number 3, the Switch. Similar to the Wii, because again, it changed everything when things were going a similar way again. They came in and they did the whole... People forget, man, how cool it was just to have tabletop mode. The fact that you could just put something there, take off the Joy-Cons and play multiplayer. Now no one really does it because everyone owns a Switch, so you don't really need to do it. But when it came out, that alone was amazing. The Joy-Cons, man, and even the gimmicks that they didn't use later on, but they were amazing, like games like Snipper Clips, the 1-2 Switch, people make fun of, but I love that game. I don't care what anyone says. The cow milking game, best mini game ever.
Oh.
Best mini game ever. Everyone needs milk. Everyone needs some milk. And and obviously, you know, a lot of the games on there changed the way, even if I'm not the biggest fan, but they used the Switch as a way to change new games, right, of old franchises. So like Odyssey had loads of new ideas. Of course, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, you know, radically changed things. So, you know, we got a lot of third parties back for the first time in a long time. Impossible Ports, Doom Eternal, The Witcher, Alien Isolation, Dying Light, loads of games. Kingdom Come. I can't believe Kingdom Come is on Switch. It's insane.
Yes.
Number 2, and this I could go back and forth. Number 2, the GameCube. Man, it's a game that I don't think got enough love. I think it's the most underrated Nintendo console. I think it's got the best controller of all time. You know that because no matter what Nintendo releases, everyone wants a GameCube controller. You know, it had like some well, for one thing, you know, not only did it have Nintendo games, but people forget it was more powerful than the PS2 at the time. It was like 30% more powerful. It ran games like Resident Evil 4 way better. It had like, you know, Animal Crossing on there. It had what else? Because it had new IPs. Every Nintendo console's got new IPs. Eternal Darkness was a new IP. You know, Pikmin was a new IP on there. Pikmin came on the GameCube. So amazing. And then number 1, N64, because, man, a million reasons. Because of Mario 64, because it had so many innovations. It was the first console to have 360-degree movement with the control stick. It had the Rumble Pack, which to this day is the best Rumble. It had 4-player controller. Split screen. It had the first game in history to create the lock-on system, which was Ocarina of Time. You know, and it had just groundbreaking games. There was like times where it had like you had months in between games, like it had shortages. That's like when we lost third-party games for the first time. But I don't care if you show me the top 25, top 30 N64 games. And it's like, it is peak. It is just legend after legend of games. And just, like I said, all the innovations, you know, GoldenEye, first-person shooters on console for the first time. I knew people who only played on PC who bought an N64 so they could play GoldenEye. You know, and again, Rare, Banjo-Kazooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Blast Corps, Jet Force Gemini, just a million games. Like, you can go on forever. So that's my number 1. So let's see what you guys think. I'll go. We'll go Bidia because I know it, but I want to. You know, we'll leave 86 as the surprise. So Bidia, your top 5.
The best for last. So
the best for last.
So number 5, I will say the Wii. And ATV said that's a great console. I don't know why people talk bad about the Wii. I really hate that. Yep. That was a great console. Remember this. Without the Wii, you won't have the PlayStation version and the Move, and you won't have Kinect. So say thanks to the Wii.
Yep.
Right. So great games. No More Heroes. And Mad
Heroes.
World. And Resident Evil, Umbrella Chronicles,
Galaxy,
Galaxy 1 and 2, woof, and Metroid Prime and Corruption. Oh, you're just playing with the Wii? That was crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, people hate this game. I don't know why, but Other M.
I like Other M. I like Other M. Yep, I like Other M.
It was great. Okay. And the 4th and the GameCube, I love that console. I was playing like crazy with my best friend DKT. He was here in the last podcast with Nash Whittle, the GameCube, one of the best. I don't know if I want to say the best. Okay, it's the best. The GameCube controller, because that control doesn't want to die.
Yeah,
it's still coming back like the Undertaker. I don't know what's going on. Yo, so well, come on, let's go. And we was talking about that earlier, and in Def Jam Vendetta.
Oh, Def Jam Vendetta, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Star Fox Assault.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go. So the GameCube's number 4. I'll say it in the last podcast, and I will say one more time. The Wii U. Yes. Big boy. Come on.
Wii U.
Damn, bro. You can say anything. Hey, whatever you want. The best version of Zombie U is in that console. It's in that console. You can play it on Xbox.
Yeah, boy, here we go. Zombie U.
You can play it on PC. It's trash. If you don't play it on
one of the best horror games. One of the best horror games ever.
So the Wii U, I love that console to death. And the second one, the Nintendo Switch. Just thinking about playing games like Doom Eternal, and Wolfenstein. And yo, Wolfenstein with the Ku Klux Klan, that was epic. Yo, and let's see, Smash, all those games in your hands, and you can be playing on the toilet, you can be playing on the bus. you can do it. Yo, it's like that. So you can be doing anything and just being in the goal, just playing. So that's crazy. So now it's not like people want to be that. It's not so special because now we have like Steam Deck or the Asus Ally that they are doing the same thing. But Nintendo make this hybrid stuff, popular.
Yeah.
So hey, respect to the Switch.
To the Wii U. Respect to the Wii
U. And the first one, the N64. Come on, bro. We are talking about No Mercy, Mrs. Maker, and Conquer Bad for the Day. For me, is the number 1 pick for me.
Yeah.
DK64, James Bond. We are talking about we don't talk about dead people, but I'm going to say right now, Prefer Dark.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Prefer Dark.
Yeah.
Carajo, Prefer Dark.
Yeah.
I don't have the Super Nintendo. Everybody say, oh, the Super Nintendo. Hey, trash DK. I will say trash DK. Trash DK. I'm sorry. I got to get hit with that. So I don't care.
Hold on, people. We're back.
I never get to have the Super Nintendo Pro because I moved from the first Nintendo console to Sega, then from Sega to the N64. So I never get to have my own Super Nintendo. So for me, the N64, the best, bro. The best, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Absolutely. Okay, so there you go. So hold on very quickly. So before we 86. So very quickly, my top, it was 5 Wii, SNES 4, Switch 3, GameCube 2, N64 1, and Billy, yours was really quickly.
Wii, GameCube, Wii U, Switch, and N64.
Okay, now 86. Give us your top 5 Nintendo consoles of all time.
Okay, I want to hear this.
Number 5. My list is different from you guys, definitely. So my number 5 is going to be SNES.
Okay, yeah, Super Nintendo.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. I've written down 3 main things that I wanted to go for. First console that was personally mine. Anybody else's, not my uncle's, not anybody else's, it was mine. So
that's
that was
important.
The first bit of nostalgia. So it was like, this is my baby. Street Fighter 2 Turbo. That game and that console, that game lived in that console for a very long time. Very long time. So those controls are still locked into my head. As you know, on my channel, I still play Street Fighter now.
Yep.
I am using SNES memories right now. So that will always at least have to punch into the top 5 for me, just because of that one game. But then also Mario Brothers, because again, you being a tiny little kid, your friends coming over, and you're like, let's just go through Mario. And you're like, it's so simple.
Yeah.
And you're just having war with a very nice, happy Italian dude just do some stuff. So some of my early gaming memories of having frustration and rage is on the SNES. So it's going to be my top 5.
So SNES number 5.
Yep. Number 4, we're going to go for GameCube.
Okay.
I say GameCube. You've got Twilight Princess on there. You've got Soul Calibur 2, Wind Waker. You've got an endless list of games. But again, it was the nostalgia factor for me, my brothers, everyone just coming around to the house just to play on the powerful and the most best system of that generation. No questions asked. No, that's going to be my top 4. It was epic. It was no choice. I didn't own a PS2 until I think my second GameCube died, and I thought, okay, I'll get a PlayStation. But I still bought another GameCube.
But let me just say quick, because there's a really nice comment, man. From Saya Jimmy, it says the best console for me is Super Nintendo. Since with that console we played Mario All Stars with my mom. My mom has already passed away, and I still have that console. So that's wow. Eso pega mucho, Saya Jimmy. Qué bonito.
Condolencias, hermano.
Sí, condolencias.
It's nostalgic. Anyone that had that has got
really nice. Gracias por eso, Saya Jimmy. Sorry, carry on 86.
So then number 3 is going to be the Wii. Again,
the Wii at number 3.
On it. Controls. The change and the adaptation of those controls coming out, and it just working so well across so many different genres of games.
Yeah.
And you just seamlessly being able to pick it up, lock into it, and not have a problem. That is what I found so masterful about the Wii. And even from itself, going from games like Resident Evil 4 to me playing tennis with my grandma. You've got a games console that is doing something very, very special.
Yeah, and you know what? Because you said that a lot of people play with their family, and even the people who wanted to say bad things about it, I don't know one guy who didn't get a Wii so they could play video games with their girlfriend. Yeah, everyone wanted to do that. Everyone wanted to do that, and they had so much fun. Like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm playing video games with my girlfriend. Like everyone wanted to do that. Yeah, I remember.
It was inclusive. I'm massively inclusive.
Yeah, family, go everything. Yeah.
And for your true gamer, you had your games and stuff like that. So that's going to be my number 3. Number 2 is Switch. That's going to be just because all of my games, all of my love, I can bring, as Beria said, everywhere. Yeah. Anywhere that I need to be. Even places that I shouldn't be playing games. work. Just sneak out your Switch. Just quickly play a couple of games. So, I mean, even before we get into the titles, the controls, just the usage of it and how you can do it, just being able to take that outside, for me, brilliant. And then just getting onto some of the games that have came out, just epic games. And then obviously, all of our number ones has been the N64.
Ooh! Tell us why.
I've listed a few titles, but again, it's Mario 64, ISS, GoldenEye. I think out of every single shooting game that I've played in my whole entire life, I will still never eclipse how many hundreds and hundreds of hours I spent in GoldenEye.
Yeah, agreed.
I will never be achieved.
Are you excited for the new James Bond game?
Yes. As soon as I saw it was a James Bond game that wasn't weird, quirky, and I was like, instantly I just thought GoldenEye. I was telling my son, odd job, Golden Gun. I was literally reliving everything. So because it's the game coming out.
It's the guys made. I forgot that I made a Hitman, and that got me excited because it's going to be a smart James Bond game. Like it's going to be he is a spy, so it's going to be stealthy. It'll have good action. So I look. He's serious, exactly. I got good hopes for that. So run us through really quickly then your top 5 86.
Number 1 N64, 2 Switch, 3 is the Wii. 4 is GameCube, and 5 is the SNES.
But I don't know who's got the best list, They all got the same consoles, but like in which order? We all chose number N64 as number 1. What did I chose GameCube as 2. What did you chose Switch as 2? And Billy, what was your number 2? Was it Switch as well?
Switch,
Yeah, so you both chose. What did I choose? GameCube. Oh no, I love the GameCube more. I could have put the Switch. I could have put the Switch too, but. And you know what? Maybe in the future I will, because that's another thing I didn't mention. Like, I can't wait to see in like 10, 15 years how people talk about the Switch. You know, like when people talk about how important it was and what it did, and I can't wait to see how people talk about it, because I think people are going to remember it like, oh God, remember when that came out? And it's, oh, here's a quick question. This is a quick question before we say goodbye. The Switch, last time the numbers came out, sold, I think, 155 million units. We know that I think it was 154 million units they sold. We know that the DS sold 155, I think. And if you believe the PlayStation numbers, they have sold now 160 million. So effectively, the Switch is 5 million behind. Ooh. Simple question: can it catch the PS2? Can it catch it? It's if you asked me 6 months ago, a year ago, I would be like 100%.
Yeah.
I'm more nervous now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because Nintendo's still not bringing the price down. They're still keeping the price high. They don't have any. They don't have much going out on there now. I've obviously got the Metroid and a few other things, but like they really need. And in fact, in some places, they're having the price. They're increasing the price of the Switch.
Yeah. Canada.
In Canada at the moment. So, what do you think? Do you guys think it could outsell the PS2?
It depends.
You have the chance.
That's what I mean. It has the chance, but
what chance? It's got a chance. See, it'd be interesting to see. I'm gonna start saying we're gonna say our goodbyes in a second, but I want to hear from the guy, the chat. Do you guys think the Switch 1 will end up outselling the PS2? Let me know. Let me know. So my friends, we're gonna come to the end. I've managed to get 86. Your YouTube now is in the description below as well, right with Bidia. So make sure, my friends in the chat, you please go and check out Bidia 507 and 86. Both do amazing Nintendo content, and Bidia 507 does Spanish content, but if you go in there and you talk to him in English, he will reply to you in English, as he does to other people who follow him as well. And 86, you can follow him as well, who's at the moment playing a lot of Street Fighter 6. So make sure you go check them out. Well, let me say thanks to the chat, and then I'm going to say thanks to my guests.
Public. This man with the name of Beta 507 want to challenge Mr. 86 Lenses when he buys in 2027.
2027.
When I buy my Switch 2, I want to challenge him
to a fight.
Okay, I'm down.
He's down. Okay, so
not in Yu-Gi-Oh because he's broken.
Okay, wait, so let me say thanks to everyone. So everyone I can see in the chat, from what I can see, Saya Jimmy, otra vez, muchísimas gracias por pasar por aquí, amigo mío. Jimmy, thank you so much, Mr. Jimmy, for passing through here as well. Awesome to see you always. Pat Campion, as always, my friend, thank you so much for passing through here. Pleasure to see you here as always. DG's in the house. Thank you so much, DG, for passing through here as well, my friend. Let me go up. Where do I go? Keep going. Captain, did I say Captain Right just in case I didn't? Captain Right, thank you so much for passing by here. My good friend as well. TARDIS, thank you so much for passing by and also for leaving your kind super chat. Very nice of you. Thank you so much, bro. You didn't need to do that. Metroid Jones, July 31st for the direct. Oh, did we guess? Biddy, I guessed the date. Did you guess the date, 86?
I was going to say 30th or 41st.
You said 30 or 31st? Yeah. I'm going to say 30 or 31st. Metroid Jones, thank you so much again, my friend, for passing through. TARDIS, I said, thank you so much again. Steffi Luton, even though you hate the Pikmin, I still love you. Let's have a look. Oh, my throat is killing me as well, man. Bloody hell. Ghost Alone, thank you so muchas gracias, Ghost Alone, for pasar por aquí. Tony K, thank you so much for passing through here as well, my good friend. Awesome to see you always. CP Coast Lover, thank you so much for passing through. Juan Camilo, como no, muchísimas gracias, amigo mío, por pasar por aquí también. Akira Twin, we forgot Akira Twin was here. Thank you so much for passing by, my friend. I hope you're having an awesome time with your Switch too. Blonde and the Bay, aka Jess, thank you so much for passing through here as well. Nesden also came here. Thank you so much, Nesden, for passing through. Awesome to see you, bro. Let me just scroll up. That might be Zanwich. Zanwich, muchísimas gracias a ti por pasar por aquí. And we got the first. I am the first Brit. Jamie Camp, welcome, bro. I don't know if I saw them in the end. He says, I was watching the Spanish part as well as you don't need to speak a language to understand excitement. You're still there, bro. Awesome to see you. Thank you so much for passing through, Jamie Camp. And so that was everyone. So, of course, it leads me to say thank you so much to my guest.
Wait. Before you go, you just 30 seconds. Tell me what you think about Dying Light, The Beast.
So yes,
Just 20 seconds.
Dying Light. Everyone who knows me knows Dying Light is one of my top 3 favorite games ever. It's my favorite game on the Switch easily. Dying Light 2 was. Oh, so that's a heartbreak. That was a bad day for all of us. But yeah, they are releasing Dying Light the Beast, which is like an expansion, but it's also got the same character as Dying Light 1. I think they know what people want. And it even looks like it plays more like Dying Light 1. So I'm very hopeful. And actually, I should have said, because I do think that will come to the Switch too. I do think. You should call it Raging Ravioli. I'm literally, no one call me. I'm going to be on that toilet for a while, man. Like, my God, we're going to need 1,000 Pikmin to fix that toilet. Oh my God. Thank you, Captain Ryan. But yes, I want to say thank you so much to my guest, Bidia507, as always, my best friend in the YouTube world. So anytime it's here, it's always a pleasure for me to have you here, my friend. Thank you so much. I know we'll be on each other's channel again, and of course Mr. 86. Is it the first time you've been on my channel?
First time.
It is the first time.
Yeah.
It's always in the chat. I think, yeah, exactly. So hey,
No.
Did you do one before?
Yeah.
I feel like we might have, you know. I think we did a long time, a long time ago. We did.
Yeah,
We did. I remember. But nonetheless, it's an honor and a pleasure to have you here, my friend. Especially you came at late notice as well. We were super excited to have you on. So, and especially someone who's got a Switch 2 as well. And like I said, both Bidia507 and 86 have 2 awesome YouTube channels. Please check them out. It's in the description below. You won't regret it. They got amazing Nintendo content on there. And they're super nice guys, super chilled. And when you jump in their lives, man, they will chat with you and all that kind of stuff. So please check them out. As I said, in the description below, my friends. And it leaves me to say I will be back tomorrow with whatever Nintendo news there is. I probably will do a Donkey Kong Bonanza stream as well, although I promised a lot of people that I would play Resident Evil 7 in the cloud, Bidia, in the cloud, and in las nubes. But until then, my friends, we shall see you all soon. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great night, everyone, and I'll catch you soon. Bye, everyone. Bye. Adios. Ciao.